Hello everyone, this is Professor Maloney, and I'm creating a video now to demonstrate MindTap. So I'm calling it a little MindTap overview. If you recall, and if you were in today's class session, MindTap is where 98% of your class grade comes from. So it's extremely important that you get your MindTap access code by this Thursday, as I stated in the syllabus, as I stated in Blackboard, in the purchase access code link and in my syllabus link. So it's important to get your access code by this Thursday. If you are a Homestead student, okay, the link I will show you when I go over to MindTap is specifically for you guys. It will bring you to the Miami-Dade College Homestead campus bookstore. It's run by a company called Follett, but Follett manages the bookstore for us, but it is the Homestead campus bookstore. So if you're at another campus, if you're Kendall or Wolfson or West or North or Padrone or Medical, any of those places, you can either come to the campus bookstore, the Homestead campus bookstore, directly to pick up your access code. And by the way, picking it up directly is your best bet because you get the physical access code. And then you can just go online, and again, I'm going to show you that too, go online to register that access code, okay? If you're, though, in another campus, and you're in this class, though, this Homestead class, there's nothing wrong. You're perfectly fine, but you will have to purchase the access code through the Miami-Dade College campus bookstore link, which I will also demonstrate in this particular MindTap overview session, okay? It's just, it may take a week for you to get it through the bookstore because they mail the access codes out, or they'll give you an option at checkout to say, do you want to come pick it up at the bookstore? But if you want to get it online and want to have it mailed to you, that's perfectly fine. Just understand that you'll probably need to get a trial access for 7 days, which is what they do. All right. So I shall take my picture away and start sharing my screen. All right. So I'm going to share this screen here and share. All right, so now in my content, okay, I'm just going to go to let me actually go to your view. No, first I want to show you, so this is my view, all right? What I want you to get accomplished today or tomorrow, but by Thursday the 26th is this. You understand what Student Start Here does. When you click Student Start Here, you're going to see a few introductory videos. These are very short videos, unlike some of mine. But by the way, today's MindTap overview video will only be about 20 minutes. Hopefully no more than that, but it'll be about that length anyway, where my overview, class overview video was 40-something minutes, all right? So anyway, you'd come here, and I'm going to do this in your view momentarily, but I just want to show you what happens once you're registered. So let's pretend now that you have registered at this link right here, okay? Once you've registered, and then you go back to this link any other time, this is what happens, okay? And I demonstrated this in my class overview, and I also demonstrated it in class today. So what will happen is you're going to go directly over to my Cengage MindTap website for the class. This is our class, 2217-2171. So in here, I want to now let you know what you have to do, all right? So you can click on anything you want just to see what's there, right? There's no graded activities in the Welcome to Your course, okay? No graded activities. There are 5 graded activities in Technology for Success Computer Concepts. And there's a non-graded pre-assessment. We would like you to take this. It just shows what you know coming into the class. It does not affect your grade in the class, okay? So if you take this for me, that would be great. And then at the end of the term, or in week 15, I'm going to ask you to take a post-assessment. Basically, we just want to see, and this is just for Miami-Dade College, to see the difference between students' knowledge levels when they start the class versus when they end the class, okay? But in Technology for Success Computer Concepts, you have to do the Module 1, Module 2, Module 3, Module 4, and Module 5 quizzes. You get to take each one 2 times. All right. So let me click on Module 1. So you click on Module 1, and it expands to show you everything in Module 1. Okay. Anything that has an orange bubble, a little orange filled in bubble, that is a gradable. It says counts towards grade. Okay. You get to take this quiz and the other 4 quizzes in the Getting Started with Technology for Success Computer Concepts. You get to take these 5 quizzes 2 times each, and only the highest grade counts. You see, so far, actually, 1 person out of 3 that's registered for the class thus far, and this is only the afternoon of day 1, has taken it, and he or she made a 98% on it. That's either through 1 try or 2 tries. It doesn't matter what it is, but they have made a 98%. So great job, whoever you are. I won't show the grade book to see who it is. But anyway, so you can do it 2 times, and you must do it in the next week and a half or so. I'll have my dates out there. I don't know why the dates aren't there. Let's see if I go into my edit mode just to see it. Okay, so let's see in here. So that exam is, or that quiz, I should say, is available now. Okay, so it's available now, but I don't have an end date yet. So I will put an end date pretty soon, and the end date will be based on our syllabus. So that won't be in this one, but you can see your syllabus, and you can also come back over here in MindTap, over here in MindTap to see it. All right. But for now, you have at least 2 weeks. I'm telling you for that. All right. There's 5 of them. Okay. So that's Module 1. Now, how do you get ready for it? Well, I would say where it says view these 3 activities: Module 1 review, Module 1 discussion, Module 1 critical thinking. You won't get grades on any of these things, but you can click on them. And if you want to click on them, then you can write down the notes that you learn, anything you learn about, okay? And if you write them down, then if they pop up on the quiz, then you have the answer, okay? So do those kinds of things. Module 1 review, Module 1 training. Do it if you want to do it. None of these are graded, but for Module 1, to be prepared, it's probably best to read this introduction and lesson objective. It's probably best to at least understand what's going on with technology. This is virtual reality. This is actually a pretty cool little thing. So just read what you want, but the quiz questions for sure come from things like these review questions, and they may come from some of these other little things that you can do as well. All right. Okay. So that is Module 1 quiz. And here's Module 2 quiz. Same thing. It's all the same material, but now for Module 2, again, view the activities. These 3 review questions, discussion questions, whatever. And there's the quiz on the bottom. Remember the orange filled in bubble. Module 3, same thing. There's all the same material, but based on Module 3, the same view 3 activities, but based on Module 3 and the quiz. And again, you get to do it 2 times. And then Module 4, same thing. And Module 5. Okay, that's the only 5 things you need to do in Technology for Success. All right. And I will make sure that you have you know exactly when that is by, actually I'll show it to you right now. So content, I'm going to open up my syllabus real quick in a new tab. All right. So this tab here, and then I'll just go to the bottom. All right. So first, your bio, of course, is due the 29th. That's this coming Sunday. And this is live now. It's working now. And here's your quizzes. They're due September the 10th. Okay. So these 5 quizzes are due on September the 10th. You get to take each 2 times. All right, so shut that down. Okay, so back over here. So after Technology for Success, then we go to operating systems. And there's only one operating system that you're going to be graded on, and it's Windows 10. All right, so there's a training activity. It has an orange bubble. This one tells you it's due on September 14th. It's already available, okay? And then the Windows 10 exam is the day after the training is due. So the training you can do up until 11:59 p.m. on September the 14th, and September 14th is Tuesday, okay? Then the exam is always due. For every exam in the class, if you look at the training for it, the exam is always due the very next morning for class. So it's due September 15th, which is your class day, Wednesday in this case, Wednesday, September 15th, but it's due at 8:40 a.m., okay? It's not available until September 15th at 7 a.m., okay? So you have all this stuff here. I have to just fix that date. Let me just fix it now while I'm here. Edit. Oh, I've already got it in. See, so it's available September 15th at 7 a.m. and it's due at 8:40 a.m. So the point is to make sure you get the whole hour and 10 minutes, you must start it when there's at least 70 minutes prior to the last minute. The last minute's 8:40 a.m. So you must start it by 7:30 a.m. or you don't get the full 70 minutes. If you start it, in other words, at 8 a.m., you get 40 minutes. In all honesty, 40 minutes for Windows 10 is fine for most people, but I would hope most people still want to get an hour and 10 minutes and then just see how long it takes them. So make sure you're here on time. If you start the exam at, let's say, 8:15 and you're not done at 8:40, you automatically at 8:41 will be assessed a 20% late penalty. So that, let's say you get an 80 on the exam, then it'll be 80, but less 20 full points because the 20% is based on 100. So it is a big penalty. So make sure you do not extend it, because when you get to 8:40, if it puts up a little message saying, if you click to continue, you're going to be assessed a 20% penalty. That 20% penalty will be based on 100 points. So 20% is 20 points. So you lose 20 points off your score. It's better if you're still doing it at 8:40 to end the exam, unless you literally just started it or you haven't done much, so that you don't have that penalty. But the real thing is make sure you come to class on time. All right, so that's Windows 10 now. And what else in Windows 10 though? Well, here's an introduction to Windows 10, so it might be good to look at it. It's a read. It's just an article, complete the activities, but there's no grade. So again, it's just for you to help you get ready for the exam. But most of the exam will be focused on these training activities right here, okay? That's why this one's graded. But you can also look at these just to look to see what's there, all right? So read the module complete. Read the module complete. Read the module and complete. Microsoft Edge for sure will not be on this exam, and Mac OS X for sure will not be in this exam because it's Windows 10. So for sure, those two you don't need to read or practice on, but you know, you want to learn as much as you can, so it's probably a good idea to do so. But Windows 10 training, I recommend you do it at least 4 or 5 times, because the difference between training and an exam basically is that, like, these trainings, they're not multiple choice where you pick A, B, C, or D. Okay, you have two try on the training. You get a million tries for every activity, every task. You get a million tries if you can take that many tries. Okay, but on the exam you get exactly 2 tries. So if you misclick or you get the answer wrong, you literally only have 1 more try. Okay, so make sure you understand that. So that is that. Okay, Windows 10 exam this September 15th. Then on Microsoft Word. Now there's a lot of stuff. So in Module 1, you have to do the trainings. And there's like 56 tasks in the training. And you have to do a project. And projects take at least 1 hour. I will be demonstrating doing some of a training activity, probably Module 1 of SAM, training for Word. And I'll also be demonstrating some of Word Module 1 project. I'll also then, when we get to Excel, do the same thing again. Demonstrate a little bit of a video demonstrating some of the SAM training for Module 1 for Excel, and a video on demonstrating some of Excel Module 1 project. All right. And then there's a practice exam, which you should do to help you get ready for the real exam. The real exams are comprised of trainings, and when there's practice exams too. Okay. Module 2. There's not 56 this time. It may only be 15. But it's still quite a few, and another project you have to do, practice exam you should do. Module 3, it's back to like 44 or 45 tasks, so a ton again, and a project you must do, and then the practice exam again. For Module 4, it's only the training. There's no project, but there's also a practice exam. So that's a lot of stuff. And when is it all due? October the 4th, okay? When is it available? I don't know why it's not showing up. I'm having to, let me collapse all. When is it available? Let me go in here and just click on Module 1 again under Edit. Oh, it's because I got the edit mode open. It's available on September 14th. I take the edit mode off. Yeah, it tells you when it unlocks. Okay, see, it unlocks. All right, so that's Word now. Now, the next one, Excel. The very day that that Word's final exam is, October 14th or 15th, that's when the Excel training starts, or October 5th. So Word's exam, let me just verify again, is the 5th. Yeah, the same day it ends, I then open up the next stuff, which is a whole bunch of Excel. Same as with Word. There's 4 modules, a lot of tasks in these modules, 3 projects for modules 1, 2, and 3. Trainings are for modules 1, 2, 3, and 4. Practice exams, which are ungraded, but you should do them. Module 2, you see again, training and module project. Module 3, training and project. And module 4, just training and a practice exam. All right? And then the exam November 4, Microsoft Access, same stuff, but there's no projects in Access. Okay? So you have 4 trainings. These are due on November 22nd. They unlock November 4th. So you get more or less 2.5 weeks, 2 weeks, 5 days. Module 2, it's just training and a practice exam. Module 3, training and a practice exam. Module 4, training and a practice exam, and then the exam. Then finally, PowerPoint. Let me just collapse all again. PowerPoint is up here, but it's at the end. Okay, so the exam is, I don't know why it's not showing again. Let's do it this way and see if I uncheck it. Maybe I didn't set it up yet, so let's go ahead and edit that one. No, I haven't set that one up. So this is available. This is a Monday, Wednesday class. I'm a very senior professor, so it'll be the first day of the week, and it'll be at 7 a.m. Okay, and it'll be over, as always, at 8:40 a.m. on the same day. So let's move this up to, December 13. Done. So December 13, 7 a.m. to 8:40 a.m. save. All right. So that is that. Now, that's what you're going to be doing here. Now let me again demonstrate what you have to do. So this is where you're registering, right? And I said what I did was click it, and you saw me go to MindTap. All right. Now let me show you when you click it though. So now I'm going to go into your mode. All right. This is your mode. So now I'm in the student start here. The very, very same link. I said you got to do it by the 26th. If I click the link now, it's going to go in and it won't let me, it won't show me what I have to do. It's going to give me 2 choices. Either enter my access code, okay, if I've purchased it, or continue to what they call a trial. And you only get a trial if you never failed the class before or dropped the class before. So you only get a trial one time in your life. So this is where you're going to go, all right? And all you got to look at is down here. It says, if you have an access code, enter it now. So those of you who have bought an access code, when you come here, then you click enter it now and you enter it, okay? If you're one of the students that has not done so, then on Thursday the 26th, which is the next, or the Thursday after the last day of week 1. Week 1 for you guys is Monday and Wednesday, but I'm letting you go till Thursday to get your access code. So if you don't have the access code by Thursday, then you're going to click continue. And if you click continue, you have to register. Once you register and you input the required fields, then the next time you come in, I can't demonstrate this because I'm the professor, so mine will not actually go in here. But remember, you're going to come to this link. Students, click here now and register. This on Thursday, the 26th would be great. But if you've already got your access code, you can do it tonight. You can do it tomorrow. You can do it Wednesday or Thursday, all right? And register. So then once you're registered, then the next time you click this link, it'll go like it did for me, where it sends me over to the class, not to do this stuff, all right? So those of you that have bought your access code, when you see this video, you go into this link, the same link here, this link, and you're going to then enter the access code. Enter the access code. Otherwise, everyone else, you'll click continue, and you'll see if you qualify for a free trial. If you have not had the class before, you do. All right, that's the answer. All right, so now I'm going to get out of there. So where do you buy it now? Remember, that's from either the syllabus. So in the syllabus, you come down to right here, and this is the bookstore link. So I'm going to copy this link this time. So copy the link from my syllabus, come up here and paste it in with my Control V like Victor and enter. Okay, and here is your class. And here is the book you're going to be paying for. It's about $86.75. If you want an unlimited, Cengage Unlimited, it'll cost you a lot. Well, it'll cost you more. I don't know if it's $30, $40, $50 more, but it lets you use MindTap for all the classes you have this term. So you might want to find out how many of your instructors are using MindTap. If there's 2 or 3 of them, for sure it would make sense to buy the unlimited. Otherwise, just buy this one. All right. So anyway, you would buy it here. And once you do here, then you are getting it from the bookstore's electronic, meaning the e-store. Okay. So this is the Miami-Dade College Homestead Bookstore, but it's their website. Okay. And if you buy it from here, by default, they send it to the access code to you by mail. By mail. Look, they're hiring too. So they send this to you by mail. All right. That means it might take a week for you to get it. All right. See, there's store hours and pickup or delivery options. You want to make sure you pick the option that's best. I would suggest you come to the Homestead Campus Bookstore to pick it up, because that way you go home with the access code. If you use the mail it to you option, then you have to wait until it's delivered, and there's no guarantee. They'll tell you, oh, you'll get it in 2 days. Well, it might take you a whole week, a whole 7 days. So don't go around listening to their 2 days. You might get it then, but I doubt it. Okay. Alternatively, if you use the website, you can put in at the checkout, you can put an option where it says, I want to pick it up at the store. So that way you're just placing your order. They'll tell you when it'll be there, and then you just go to the store and pick it up, and you give them your receipt or whatever. All right. Okay. So that is that. Now, alternatively, so I'll shut the link down. Alternatively, you can do it from, instead of the this link here, you can do it from my Purchase MindTap access code. So this is just exactly the same stuff. I just copied it from my syllabus and put it here just so you can see. I'll copy the link again, okay, and go to a new tab again, Control Victor again, and it's in again, and it brings you to the same class, same information, so you can do it one of those 2 ways. All right. So that was the intent of this overview. Hopefully now you understand MindTap. Make sure you understand that 98% of your class grade is done in the MindTap site, and therefore you need to make sure that you get your access code this week. All right. Thank you. Have a great day. I'm now going to stop the recording.